Muzzle Broke live stream for the AI chat moderators. There are no firearm sales on the channel. There's no transportation of firearms. There's no touching of firearms. There's no transportation of firearms. There's no shooting of firearms. I think that just about covers it. Welcome, everyone. Let's talk about some practical versus some impractical style builds today. The three guns that we got out on our live stream table are the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, one of the coolest 2011s I've ever shot, and one that we're luckily own here on the channel. Very awesome handgun, a very practical gun for sure. Gavin, what's up? We have a monstrosity AR build. I posted on Instagram about this and got like just an incredible amount of rage from everyone, which I always love. It's not a practical build. I'm aware of that. I had a bunch of stuff laying around. I threw it all on this gun and I'm having fun with it, and that's okay. And we'll talk a little bit about that. And then we have another very impractical piece, the High Point JPX that I spray painted this like kind of pink zebra striped camo. The G36 at home is pretty cool. I do really like the G36 rail. Of course, it's not on the gun correctly because it didn't fit on this section of the Picatinny rail up top. We have a ridiculous height over bore issue with our optic. I guess that's about where the impracticality is. The flip mags. The flip mags are not the most practical in the whole wide world. But, you know, that's okay. I have plenty of practical builds. I have plenty of practical ARs that are set up for business, and this one is clearly not, and that's okay. You're allowed to have some fun builds. You're allowed to have some builds like the G36 at home or the High Point JPX that don't really make the most sense, that don't really fit a niche, you know, service, battle, home defense, nightstand gun role. You know, that's okay. I do really recommend having some solid, stable handguns like the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, as well as some other AR, pistol caliber carbine, or PCC builds that are very practical, but it's also very okay to just have some fun. Everyone does really like this rail. This is the MCS G36 rail. That's what it's called. I believe they're actually like an airsoft company, but it does hold 0, which is pretty darn cool. Running some cool stuff on this. We got a B5 system stock, which is always classic. This is a Thrill pistol grip is the name of it. Works pretty well. I got the Goon Tape flip mags from Amentu Mags, the Grove Tech rail wrap, just a mag pull vertical grip, and then the Guntology Cryon is kind of like a pretty cool suppressor shroud that we're rocking on this one. What's up, man? If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really do appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. We got the High Point JPX, the Goth Girl High Point. Everybody loves it. I have not yet done the range footage of this. We do actually have an FRT in the AR, if anyone caught that. It's going to be pretty cool. And then the Jacob Gray TWC HEX. I ran this range review pretty much just with the Surefire X300. This gun does come with optics plates, which is really cool, but I didn't run it with an optic. I actually really did like the iron sights on it. Quite honestly, the 2011 optics plates bring me a fair amount of rage. I can't ever... I don't know, I struggle with them for some reason, and I really shouldn't, but that's okay. JLE, what's up? Is that a Kimber? No, this is the Jacob Gray TWC HEX. I'm a really big fan of this gun. Very, very pretty, for lack of a better word, piece. Ports in the front, really good sights, really good machine work on this bad boy. Have you seen or heard about the RA Dragon pistol? I have not. I'm going to put a red dot in front of the carry handle. Based. Yes. The Grove Tech wrap. They are awesome for the custom. Yeah, it's cool. I wish it was black. I feel like it kind of throws off the build. But that's the thing, is the build is supposed to be stupid. Like, that's the whole point of this AR. It's supposed to be a dumb build. It's supposed to make you very angry. Dude, I love your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey guys, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. I really hate asking you guys to subscribe, but I've realized that if I don't, no one will. So please do that. We're actually very close to hitting 32,000 subscribers on the channel, so that would be really awesome to hit. You got to keep the Jacob Gray. Yes, sir, I did. I got to keep this after the 1,000-round range review that we did of it. Performed very well, especially for a 2011. I do have the 1,000-round range review up for the TWC HEX. And we did throw it in the mud. It took me a very long time to get all of the mud off and out of that gun, which is very upsetting. Bro, you should go to the Amy. Is that a high point 10 millimeter? It is a high point 10 millimeter. This is the high point JPX chambered in 10 millimeter. We have a Delta Team Tactical AR-ish build. I'm definitely gonna rip this up. I'm not loving this configuration, but I mean, really, if I took the rail off of it and just changed the mags, I mean, it would be a pretty practical build, whatever. I'm watching you, don't worry, I'm also playing COD. Yeah, my buddies are trying to get me on COD, but I'm live streaming instead. How much is the 2011? Well, there are no firearm sales on the channel, but one might estimate that the Dino Nugget appropriation for the Jacob Gray TWC HEX would be right around 3600. Dino Nuggets, not, yes, Dino Nuggets. Get the Yeet Cannon. No. The Grove Tech wraps are on Optics Planet in black, just FYI. Yeah, they sent this one out like almost a year ago. I don't know, anyways. Why did you get the shittiest 10 millimeter? Because Gabby actually sent me this. Gabby, he is probably going to pop on this live stream. He's on the live stream all the time. He sent me the High Point JPX to spray paint and have some fun with, and I'm very thankful. Hello, Ghost Riley. Nice Nerf guns, nerd. Thank you, 3. It might give the Lugo Alien run. Yeah, the Lugo Alien is retardo expensive. It's crazy. I'm back. What's up, Sam? Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. What's that super long riser on your rifle? This is the G36 rail from MCS. It's supposed to make it kind of like G36 vibes, but the rail, I couldn't place it appropriately on the gun because it's kind of hard to tell, but the Picatinny on this upper does not run the full length, so I had to move it forward, and it just looks really retarded. Why are high points so ugly? I actually was talking to the owner's son, the son's owner, whoever owns High Point, their kid, their son, I don't call him a kid, he's older than me, was at Goals, and I was drinking with him and hanging out, and he told me the whole High Point backstory, and it was kind of cool. I got a 10 millimeter Glock. It's so cool, but I'm not too accurate with it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. Oh, Clyde Frog, what's up, man? Pellet guns. You need a white monster can suppressor for the High Point. I would love one. I know there are some printy ones that you could get. Thanks. I hate it. Evie says, do you do any hunting? Yeah, I hunt every once in a while. Hogs, whitetail, squirrel, skunk, raccoon, whatever. Cats, you know, I'm just kidding. I don't hunt cats. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. It helps me out a ton. The 3 guns that we got out on the live stream today are the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, the Delta Team Tactical Retardo AR build that was just a bunch of shit that I threw together that I had on my floor, and then the High Point JPX. We're kind of talking about some impractical versus practical builds today. Obviously, this is a very impractical build, and I'm aware of that, but you're allowed to have fun, right? Tell me that crazy muzzle device has some sort of real-world application. So it's actually a heat shroud. So kind of hard to tell, but you can actually put your suppressor in it, and then it won't burn you. So you can grab you could grab this gun, which we won't do here on the live stream, by the suppressor, and it won't burn you. So it is a heat shield. I thought it looked really ridiculous, so threw it on this build. Why the heck not? What do you think of the TTI Combat? I don't know, it's fine. High Point has the same blowback system as an AK. Hunt with a Glock 20, you could. Muzzle Bro only does high fence hunts. That's why he's broke. I've actually never done a high fence hunt in my life. Frank and AR, yeah, it's quite disgusting, but it's, you know, cool. You love your M&P 10 millimeter. Fancy fleshlight. Yeah, you could use it as that. I wouldn't recommend it with the FRT, but you know, that's okay. I own a High Point. So do I, man. The High Point JPX in 10 millimeter. We spray painted this bad boy. The Goth Girl High Point lives on. I just think it's cool because I have literally the most expensive handgun and then like literally the cheapest ever. I think it's kind of cool to have them out at the same time. So I enjoy it. Mine entirely broke. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're new to the Muzzle Bro channel, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by the live stream. We do live streams, we do long form content, we do shorts. I'm filming 3 long form videos this weekend. I am filming the Krebs Customs M23. I am filming the Gun Geeks MD63. And then I am also filming a Vector FRT video if it works. I'll make the caveat. If the Vector FRT doesn't work, I'm not gonna dedicate a full length video to it. Bye, Sam. Mine just exploded. Juicy apple. High fence hunt means you go to someone's ranch and pay to shoot one of their caged animals. Yeah, I mean, basically. But I actually just finished editing the installation video for the Chris Vector FRT. That's kind of a niche video. I don't know why. You definitely wouldn't watch it for entertainment, but whatever. I put one out there because there wasn't a good one out there. But maybe if you end up getting a Vector FRT, you'll be appreciative of my installation video. Who knows? But we have some really cool range reviews coming to the channel. I actually secured four new guns this week. If you guys are new to the live streams, I tend to like spoil everything for the channel on the live streams because like I don't really care. It's the live stream. I have 4 new guns coming to the channel. 2 from Daria. One is an AR style gun. One is a pistol. 1 from Zastava. We have another Zastava AK style gun coming to the channel, which I'm super pumped about. And then we have 1 gun from Volkortsen coming to the channel. So 4 new guns this week, boys. That's not bad. I'll take it. I've been slacking on my panhandling because I unfortunately have a real job now, which is pretty lame. I hate work. I'm definitely trapped in the Matrix. Andrew Tate would be very disappointed. I'm stuck. But that's why you guys should all subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel because it helps me out. Meat is meat. We're waiting on Ballerina to get here. She'll be here in a little minute, so you might get Ballerina on the stream tonight. But until then, you're stuck with me, and you get the High Point JPX chambered in 10mm, the Goth Girl High Point. The Delta Team Tactical G36 at home, disgusting AR build that I slopped together with parts that were on the floor of the gear room. And then the very beautiful Jacob Gray TWC HEX. I would love to show you guys, now I'm gonna show you guys the ports. Spinning around this gun, whoa. It's kind of hard to see the ports, but this is a ported 2011 from the factory. The barrel's very nice, the machining's very nice. One of my favorite things about this is actually the serrations on the slide are very, very cool. So that's the most Dino Nugget cost and then the least Dino Nugget cost. But there are, of course, no firearm sales on the channel. What the fuck is that mount? I actually work on that area, and let me tell you, that Chinese shit ain't shit. But you have money to buy so many guns, but not a good quality mount. No hate, bro, just saying. I actually have no money. I'm very poor. I get guns sent to me for the channel. I'm actually, hold on, that's actually hilarious. I'm gonna screenshot this. Boop. But this is the G36 rail from MCS. I actually got this rail because I was trying to put a bullpup style AR together, and I really wanted this for the bullpup style, and I didn't get the bullpup style. So anyways, that's why I have this rail. I actually am running, I have 2 of these. I have the small one and I have the big one. This is the big one. The small one is on the Hydro Weaponry Vipera. Guess who's back? Billy. Rods and Guns. How's Ballerina's sister? I think she gave me a half-assed apology through Ballerina. So pretty lame, actually, I think. The AK-103, full auto, that'd be cool. I bought myself a grip sleeve pistol grip for my AR. A grip sleeve pistol grip. I don't know what that is. Annie says, hey. Dylan says the G36 at home. Yes. Nick says, God bless America. I agree with Nick. God bless America. And I don't want to say like, I guess God bless you guys. I don't know. It sounds pretty lame to say, but I appreciate you guys watching my stream is what I'm trying to say to you. Nick says, hey. Hey, Nick. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. Let's roll through the whole build of the, what do you guys want to call this AR? The Retardo AR or the G36 at home? A lot of people do front to back, so we're going to start how I like to finish in the back door. We're going to go back to front. Back to front of this gun, we're running a B5 system stock. We have a FRT in this sucker. We have a Thrill pistol grip, a Right-On Optics LPVO, a MCS G36 rail, some mags from Amentu mags with goon tape. We have the Grove Tech rail wrap, a M-Lock, no, yeah, it is M-Lock, but what's the Magpul vertical grip. We have the Cryon suppressor shield from Guntology and a Griffin Armament muzzle device so I can actually throw my Griffin Armament suppressor in that guy. And that is the full Retardo AR build. God, I loved your reaction. God bless you, bro. I hope you made it to the top so you could buy good mounts. Yeah, me too. Please subscribe to the channel. How'd you do that? How'd I do what, big dog? What is the, I don't know that word. it's extra grip for your handle. The AR is gross. Yeah, that's the point. Was that a yeet cannon? Not technically a yeet cannon. It's a high point JPX. And then we have the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, another beautiful, beautiful handgun. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. That's what you call an overly prepared AR. No, this is just an impractical AR. That's fun. I put together the Delta Team Tactical AR. They sent me all the parts. I put it together. And then I needed some shit to throw on it, quite frankly. And I was like, what shit do I have laying around? And this was all shit that I had laying around. So on it goes. On goes the rail. On goes the LPVO. On goes the rail wrap. On goes the vertical grip. In goes the flip mags, you know? Sometimes shit just gets thrown on a gun. And the FRT. I definitely need to find... Actually, shit, we actually just got in... I actually could practicalize this gun quite efficiently. Because I just got in 2 Hollow Sun optics. Like, literally all I would have to do is take the rail off. And probably the suppressor cover. Because it's kind of big. The shit laying around AR. Classic. Sorry. How much? We're all in total. A lot. How heavy is the rail? The rail actually is not very heavy. It's like aluminum. So, face reveal at 10K subs. No. What is your favorite vertical or horizontal grip? I'll give you a couple different options. I am a huge fan of the BCM. It's their vertical grip, but it does have a slight cant to it. So the BCM vertical grip is great. I also, for ARs specifically, I'm a pretty big fan of the Emissary Development handbrake. I think that one does a really good job while not being technically a vertical grip. So yeah. I really would like to throw a good optic on the TWC HEX. I think I actually am getting some optics for pistols in. We did just get 2 dots in from Hollow Sun, but they're both rifle or PCC dots, so I'm not quite sure. Anyways, everyone on the stream is cake. Everyone on the stream is cake. Hey guys, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really would appreciate it. We are very, very, very close to 32,000 subscribers. Not that that's a ton, but it's a lot. So I'd really love to hit that tonight. It's a Thursday night, which means it's almost a Friday night, which you guys love, the Friday night live streams when I get nice and hammered and rant about whatever gun stuff I want. I probably won't be drinking that much tomorrow because I plan to go to the range on Saturday. Bro, in your newest short, you looked so ripped. Thank you, Rods and Guns. I actually was talking about how I need to like drop like 30 pounds. What? Oh, because that was probably 30 pounds ago. Yeah, the super safety. Yeah, probably not 30. Whatever. But thank you. How many steroids do you do? I actually would love to start doing steroids, but I don't want my hair to fall out. So we're kind of limited by that. But yeah, I feel like I should have brought out more guns today. But the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, very beautiful 2011, one of the most expensivo 2011s out on the market. That's not true, but it's pretty, it's a good costy poo. 3,600 Dino Nuggets, if I am not mistaken. There are no firearm sales on the channel. Fernando Garza sent a gift. Thank you, Fernando. I really appreciate that. He's also said hi. Hi, Fernando. We got the High Point JPX chambered in 10mm with this beautiful goth girl zebra stripe pink camo. We got the shit laying around AR that I threw together with, you guessed it, shit laying around. And then we had the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, the most practical of all of these. We did a 1,000-round range review of the TWC HEX. We threw it in the mud, and she still shot, and she still shot very well. When you get lint on your EDC, how do you clean it? You just have to clean your EDC quite frequently. That's just kind of the name of the game with that one. I would recommend cleaning your EDC once weekly. I mean, you don't have to like scrub the hell out of it, but a quick wipe down and oil is reasonable. Glenn says you got a sub. Thank you, Glenn. If you guys would all follow in Glenn's footsteps and subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel, it helps me out an absolute ton. Do you have a minigun? No. I do have a new video out on the Mantis Titan X, their little dry fire pistol trainer situation. I did just drop a long form video on that yesterday. So not really a range review, but it's kind of my overall view of the overall review, my thoughts, my feelings, my would I use this on the Titan X by Mantis. It's basically a Glock Glock 17 dry fire situation. Pretty cool. Could imagine having all these guns just to get tapped by a 22. Yeah, that would suck. What's the rail on top of the AR? It's the MCS G36 rail is the name of it. I shoot and clean my EDC at least once every 2 weeks. Great. Russell says, yo! What's your opinion of the M1A SOCOM 16 CQB as an EDC? Great, great option, great option. Do you have any bolt action guns? I have many bolt action guns. What's the rail on the AR? It's the MCX. I don't remember what that stands for, but it's MCX G36 rail. I have a Savage MS-15 223. I live in Portugal. I combined with an EAW Tactical Black Montage. Oh, look at you go, look at you go. If you guys would do me a huge favor and subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel, I really would appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to keep the AR in this configuration much longer. I'm not a super huge fan of the aesthetic of it at all. I kind of just threw all this together to make it look just stupid for some videos. Fernando with another gift. Thank you, Fernando. I really appreciate that. Not quite sure what these gifts do, but I like the little animations that pop up on my screen, so it's fun. Fernando says hi again. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep the gun in this configuration. I'm probably just going to take off I'll probably take off the rail. I'll probably take off the suppressor cover, and I'll probably just add a red dot, and it'll kind of be like a very basic bitch AR. That's cool. Fernando says, I like to send gifts. Well, thank you, Fernando Garza. We love receiving your gifts. It's a lot of fun. Why? It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really thought it was ugly. I really didn't like it. And then I did a video on it, and I don't even think I posted on YouTube. I think I posted it on Instagram. And so many people like got their panties in a wad about this build. They were like, that's the ugliest AR, that's so impractical. And I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking point, idiots. Not every gun has to be super practical. Obviously, the high point isn't. This AR isn't. I mean, if you have a good nightstand gun, you have a good home defense rifle, like whatever, you're allowed to have some stupid impractical builds. So, you know, pew pew. How can hip hop die if Wu-Tang is forever? Have you served in the military? Is the only people that I know can have switch clip. No, I have no military. No military service for me. I respect the military folks. I just wasn't my path in life, you know. Fernando sent a gift. Thank you. God bless you, bro. Have a good stream. Bye. Bye. Those are badass. Rip Van Winkle says, well, thank you. If you think they're badass like Rip Van Winkle, you should subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. It helps me out a ton. And I really do appreciate when you guys subscribe. It makes my life. YouTube maybe doesn't like me very much. They don't really push my shorts anymore. It's kind of sad, you know, a little upsetting. But the live streams typically do pretty well. So we actually have been getting most of our subscribers from the live stream. Rip Van Winkle got mentioned. Yeah, I got mentioned again. Yeah, man. If you subscribe, you get mentioned. It's easy for me to do. It's fun. No rudeness meant. Who told you that, Eric? Who's Eric? Oh, okay, yeah. No, not, this isn't like, yeah, the flip mags are not very a practical thing. They're fun. They're more practical for AKs, hands down. The AR flip mag is a little wonky. I'm a subscribe. Thanks. Do you know no, I don't. Sorry. Oh my God. Is that a high point? Yes, we have the high point JPX. This one is actually in 10 millimeter. And we did spray paint this guy very beautifully. One of my first, well, pretty much my first spray paint project. I wanted to kind of try spray painting this before I spray painted guns that I maybe cared a little bit more about. I don't think it turned out bad. It turned out decently. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. We have lots of content. We got shorts, we got lives, and we got long form videos as well. Do you play video games? I do. I should be more excited about the new Call of Duty drop tomorrow. However, I have way too much to do, so I'm not quite sure if I will be able to play tomorrow, but that's okay. Me and the boys play some Xbox. My buddies that I don't see very often, it's always fun to chit-chat with them and scream at 10-year-olds and get chat banned for swearing too much. Today we got out the Jacob Gray TWC HEX. This is a 2011 9mm style platform. just about the size as the Staccato P. This gun does come with ports, which is pretty cool. Not the most effective ports in the whole wide world, as they are quite small, but it is ported nonetheless and performs very well like a ported 2011 should. What about Red Dead Redemption 2? I don't play that one. MJ says, me and the boys. Muzzle, good evening, 223DMR. What's up, man? My buddy made one look to the ocean. I don't know what that means. Yeah, and then we got the Retardo AR, the stuff I had on the floor AR. It's a Delta Team Tactical AR with a bunch of random aftermarket additions, add-ons, doohickeys that I had laying around, that I put up. Do you support Israel? I don't really support anyone. I barely support myself. So, and then we have the High Point JPX 210mm. This gun is very strange. This is my first. It's the first time I've ever held a High Point. Is when I got this in, and actually one of the subscribers sent this to the channel. Gabby. I don't know where Gabby is today, but usually on the lives. As I serve you in the comments before. Oh, hey, Rods and Guns. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Add as moderator, standard moderator. Cool. What's up, bro? Nice tools. What's up, TJ? 223DMR, I'm going to make you a moderator, too. You've been here a long time. Do you have the thesis still? So the thesis, I think I got, like, scammed because I sent the thesis off to get some work done, and it's been, like, 800 months, and I don't have it back. And I always ask for updates, and they're like, oh, we'll give you an update. And then you know what I don't fucking get? An update. So who knows where the thesis is? Who knows? 6-7, he says. I'm a fair mod. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Been here since 1,200 subs. It's very true. Do you have a Glock? We have many, many Glocks. You guys just tuning in, like and subscribe. Yes, listen to Indy123. Please subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. It is free. It is easy to do. And when you subscribe, it makes me all warm and happy and fuzzy inside. Can I see one? You're seeing 3 right now. We got the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, a very, very beautiful, very well made, very well machined handgun. And then we have the High Point JPX, a very shitty looking handgun, a very shittily made handgun, very shitty machining. And then we have the G36 AR at home, which is the shit I found on the floor and threw out an AR. I can't send gifts anymore. Oh, that's okay, Fernando. Well, I appreciate the gifts you did send. I want to see a Glock. If someone donates to the channel, we take a trip to the gun room, and then you could see most of the guns that we have, including many Glocks. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Glock 17s, maybe something along those lines. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. It helps me out a ton. Got that same carry handle on my Hatson build. Nice, someone donate. What on God's green earth is that LPVO sitting on the MCS G36 rail? Never thought I'd see a Pepto High Point. Machine Gunner said, what's your favorite? Out of these 3, absolutely the Jacob Gray TWC HEX. Don't donate. How ridiculous. Yeah, don't do that. Zip gun, crazy muzzle brake. This is actually a suppressor shroud. I just don't have I'm not running the suppressor in it right now. So it makes it extra impractical. What the hell is wrong with that AR? Yeah, it's a pretty stupid AR build, but that's okay. I like the pistol on the right side. Yes, the Jacob Gray TWC HEX is a very well-made, very well-machined piece. I'm probably going to throw a red dot on this soon, but I keep forgetting. I actually probably should run this as my nightstand gun. Right now I'm running the CZ Custom CZ75 SP01 Acu Shadow. 10.5 inch. This one's actually a 16 inch. High Point works better than Staccato. I don't think that's true. Should have used the bacon tape. I think I have one more roll of bacon tape. One more roll of bacon tape. You should torture test the High Point. I probably will at some point. It's just, I have a lot of other projects that are like, this, Gabby got me this. One of the subscribers sent me the High Point. I have some other stuff that I got to do first. Yeah, at least you know it's stupid. Oh yeah, very, very retarded. Fernando says hi. Where's the AKs? We actually have a new AK, a new Zastava AK coming to the Muzzlebroke channel here fairly shortly. But yeah, there's plenty of AKs. I love the Staccato. I like Staccato. I think they're overvalued, I would say. How are you liking the right-on? I am not gonna lie to you, I don't think I've ever shot a gun with the right-on LPVO on it. High points are literally more reliable than staccatos. I don't think so. Do you have a Draco? I have some short-barreled AKs. What staccato is that? This is not a staccato. It's actually the Jacob Gray TWC HEX is the name of this. Ported 2011. It's kind of the same size as the Staccato P, but this is ported and prettier, so it's better. Hey, for you guys tuning in, please like and subscribe. Yes, please like and subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. Whoa. Thoughts on a 6.5, 5.5 Swede? No thoughts. The hell is that abomination of a rifle? And what is on the muzzle? That's the whole point, Commander. It's an abomination. On the muzzle it's the Cryon suppressor shroud. It's a suppressor heat shield. I just am not running a suppressor in it, so it looks extra stupid. I have an M1 1911. All right, sorry, an M1. Okay. Yeah, that pistol is very nice. LOL, prettier, yes. How much was the LPVO? I actually have no idea. I think close to 300 Dino Nuggets. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. It really helps me out. I really do appreciate it. We are pretty darn close to hitting 32,000 subscribers, and that would make me very happy. You hunt? I do hunt. Yes. Not as frequently as I would like to, but I like to go when I can, which unfortunately is not very frequently, but that's okay. Today we got out the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, a beautiful 2011 9mm double stack. Ports, it's cool. We have a Delta Team Tactical AR that I've retarded out. That sounds about right. It has an FRT, doesn't it? It does have an FRT. This is actually the Rare Breeds FRT. Y'all hate Rare Breeds because of some sort of lawsuit situation. I don't know. So I've been scared to say Rare Breeds. Can someone tell me what they did that was so horrible? Because I just don't know. I know there's some sort of legal issue with that. I don't know, man. I just shoot the guns. But not on the live stream per the YouTube rules. That high point is awesome. Oh yeah, the Goth Girl high point is pretty sweet. Shiku. Stencils from Rattler Innovations. Pretty cool spray paint stuff. Do you have a 300 Win Mag? I do not. My dad does. Actually, what he shot his Black Bear with was a 300 Win Mag. Pretty crazy setup. Yeah, that's the point. It's a nice impractical build, but hey, it's fun. I had a bunch of stuff lying around. We threw it on the AR. It's a good time. They made a deal with the feds. Did they really, Sam? You should get a Car 98. That would be very cool. I do have a Swedish Mauser that's fairly similar. You should take Valerina to the range. She came with me last time. It's been a while. She's supposed to be coming over, but I don't know if she like died in a car crash or what, or like is pissed at me. Who knows? When will you do a face reveal? Potentially at 100,000 subscribers. Why does the High Point have a threaded barrel? Not exactly John Wick material. I have no idea, just because. Do you like CETN? I don't actually know what that is. Where's your 20mm? I don't have a 20mm, 100K. He laughs. I mean, well, we're at 32. So like, we'll get there eventually. Why is that funny to you, Bob-on? That's okay. That's fine. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. We appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. It helps us out an absolute ton. I really do appreciate it. We have new content that drops all the time, and I think it's pretty cool and pretty entertaining. We are 120K away. You'll be 80 years of age. Well, I'm going to disagree with that because we got 32,000 subscribers in about a year. So I'm hoping within the next year I'll be at 100,000. So cool. I like my AK. Yeah. I love all of my AKs. They're a lot of fun. What music do you listen to? I don't even know anymore. ATF. Lost in the sauce. Yeah, I'll butcher this. The ATF never said FRTs are legal. They said we'll agree to not prosecute Rare Breed if they pursue lawsuits. Oh, interesting. I gotta go real quick. I'll be back. Is this like the goofiest troll channel for guns or something? I have no idea how to get in this. All right, well, get out then. Here, let me help you out. Put in timeout. Go fuck yourself. There you go. What type of gun is that? It is a molested AR. It's a Delta Team Tactical AR that I threw a bunch of random shit on. The theme of the stream is kind of impractical builds, so that's obviously what this is, but it's fun, and that's okay. We're allowed to have impractical builds. Damn, what? You didn't even say anything. I don't care. Nice jungle style, bro. Thanks. Should I build my first AR? Yes. The taped mag is hilarious. Yes, it is. What's up, my brother Simba? UAR versus my photon cannon. Peter says, hey. What's up, Peter? We got the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, a very nice 2011 out on the table. We have the Delta Team Tactical G36 at home. And then we have the High Point JPX chambered in 10mm. What other guns do you own? We own quite a few other guns here on the channel. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos, but the background is kind of the gun wall. So, do you have any revolvers? We have, I think, four revolvers. Kung Fu grip. I do actually have a Kung Fu grip. I just haven't put it on anything yet. I guess I could throw it on this. I thought about it, but I already had the vertical grip and this other pistol grip. So I was like, just leave it for now. FRT, yes, FRT. Get the fish gun. That would be cool. But for right now, I'm trying to think of the next guns. We got a Valkortsen coming in. We have a couple guns from Daria coming in. And we also have, what else? Zastava. I don't know. Thoughts on the 20-inch super safe build? I cannot say that I am familiar. Sounds like a good time. Today we kind of have a really wonkadonkily Frankenstein AR that I threw together with a bunch of parts laying on the floor. That's nice and impractical and really pisses everybody off, which is really fun for me. How often do you shoot the pink paperweight? Not very frequently. We typically have lots of 1,000-round range review projects that we're working on. So typically when we go to the range, I'm kind of like project focused. Can you show the revolvers? I don't know if you couldn't tell, but I really like revolvers. I can bring one on next stream for you. Everyone do it. Get on the Milwaukee Glock. Dragon Man. All right, if you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It is free. It is easy to do. It helps me out. And you guys get some pretty cool content. We have new stuff, builds, guns out on the channel all the time. When is the next stream? Most likely tomorrow. I'm hoping to do a live stream tomorrow night. I like the 1911. This is actually, I guess, technically a 2011. It's a double stack 9mm 1911 platform, but I hate saying that, so it's kind of a 2011. Kind of irritates me a little bit that Staccato like stole that term. Russell Hernandez, shoot me an email, please. Do you hear me? Shoot me an email, Russell. Convert your ARs to long stroke piston. That'd be cool. Woot! Subs, don't call me radio. There are no firearm sales on the channel, boys. Remember that. Energy to stay awake. Word, Russell says. Yes, Russell, please. If you don't know where my email is, it's on my YouTube bio page. Remember me? It's me again. I do remember you. I remember everyone for the most part. Is there anything else? Probably not on today's stream. Usually I pick 3 guns for the live stream. We kind of talk about these 3 guns. Maybe I'll do 4 tomorrow. Who knows if we're lucky. Typically, these are just 3 guns that I either want to talk about or that I've been working on or that we have some projects with. Tomorrow, I will probably have out the 3 guns that I'm taking to the range Saturday. So that's probably what we'll be talking about. Double tap the screen. Why do you get the pink and black wrap on the pistol? I just spray painted it because it's a dumb pistol and I thought it'd look cool and that's what Gabby wanted and you know. I'm back. I had to step away for a minute. Thoughts on the Daria Glocken? What the heck is that? What is that, Jay? Is there a high point? There is a high point. Oh, looks sick. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. The high point, JPX, chambered in 10 millimeter. We have the Delta Team Tactical Frankenstein AR, whatever build. Daria Turkish Fire. I had the Daria DY12, which is pretty cool. And then we have the Jacob Gray TWC HEX. What's the name of the suppressor cover again? Cryon. I think Kryon is the name of it. AKs are superior. I agree. How do you spray paint it though? I got some stencils. And you just gotta put the stencils on top and spray it. What's up? Muzzle joke. Nice. The Daria C9, I think it's called. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I have shot that. I like it. So do you have the D9 Island? I do not have the D9 Island, but that's okay. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. It's easy to do, and I really appreciate it. We have lots of new content that drops all the time. We at least have one short that drops every single day. What is that AR? It's the Rage Bait AR. High Point has pretty good AR now, from what I understand. I would love to get the High Point AR. BZ58 over the AK. It's more interesting. I'll give you that. My favorite gun out of these three is hands down going to be the Jacob Gray TWC HEX. It's a very well made, very well machined 1911 double stack. I like the ports. I like the grip. It's a lot of fun. And this guy performed very, very well during the 1,000 round range review, which we love. We love when that happens. You guys can check out the 1,000 round range review of the Jacob Gray on the channel already. Help with subs, because if you're lucky enough to be here, you'll probably never find him again without subbing. My first time seeing him, and I search for creators. Well, thank you, Call Me Radio. I appreciate that. Or don't call me radio. Sorry, 1 second. Boop. All right, I'm back, baby. With the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, I don't know, dude. I need to disassemble this. I kind of like put this together I don't know. I kind of am like hating this gun now. Obviously, it's not practical. It's like why the stream is like, oh, impractical builds, whatever, right? Anyways, and then we have the High Point JPX chambered in 10 millimeter. Do you have a gun that you built? So this AR, I mean, I quote unquote built in a sense of like they sent all the parts and I put it together. I guess I have a couple of other ARs that I've built as well. As far as handguns, I do have a couple of Glocks that I've put together by myself, which is pretty cool. What's your best group with that AR? I actually have not shot this yet. Haven't shot it, so couldn't answer that question. It's pretty cool how you built that though. Well, thanks, man. Woman, sorry. Do you have a permit? I have my concealed carry license, but you don't necessarily need that. But, you know, we always, no boy. Okay, sorry. Yeah, follow the rules, follow your state's laws and regulations. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a man. No, I'm a boy. Okay. Sorry, I don't know, man. Sir, who knows? We have the Jacob Gray TWC HEX hanging out with us today. Van Scott says, I love your videos. Well, thanks, Van Scott. I appreciate that. If you guys are just stopping by, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. It is easy to do, and I appreciate it, you know? Yeah, I love your videos too, bro. Thank you. Glock 17 BB gun. I cannot have a real gun. I'm sorry. Airsoft, yes and no. These are real firearms. The High Point JPX, chambered in 10 millimeter. Sorry, 1 second. In Maine, no concealed carry permit required. Helps the buying. Yeah, it's cool. Nuh-uh, I love his videos more than that. Beautiful. Well, for all of you who are here, I really appreciate when you guys stop by the live streams. Sorry, hold on one second. Ballerina was texting me. Sorry, guys. Have you heard of steal a brain rot? No. I go to work every day, and that's my brain rot. And this is my, I don't even know. AR, sorry. Ballerina didn't show up, so I was like trying to figure out where the heck she was. Is that a carry handle / sight riser? Yes. Interesting AR there. Yeah, it's a very ugly thrown together AR. You know. Is that a carry handle? What's the AR gas system? Direct impingement. It's just DI. Oh, well. It is very fun, though. Yes. Or is that just a rail? Yeah, it's just an aftermarket rail. I just kind of threw this AR to be nice and stupido. What's the least powerful AR you've ever heard of? I mean, probably like a 22 AR or like an AR that jams or doesn't work is probably the least powerful of all. So we have some pretty stupid guns out today, but we also have a very beautiful one, the Jacob Gray TWC HEX 2011. I wanted to try and balance the idiocracy of the AR and the high point with a very nice 2011. This is arguably, I should actually do like a poll, like which is my nicest 2011 or something, or not nicest 2011, but nicest handgun. Because we have the JPX, just kidding. We have the TWC HEX. We have a really nice CZ Customs build. We have a really nice 226 build. I have I know the Springfield Prodigy everybody hates, but I have a really nice Springfield Prodigy build. What's the gun that you hate? I actually hate a lot of guns, unfortunately. There's a lot of guns that I have that I really don't like. AR looks like something from Starship Troopers Bug Killer. Lord, look at that. Oh, yes. Not an AR question, but what are your thoughts on the Ruger 5.7 carbine or 5.7 in general? I think 5.7's fun. I'm still a little sick. I think 5.7 is fun. I think it's more fun since the cost per round has decreased a little bit over the years. It used to be like over $1, and I was like, dude, it's insane. So I think 5.7 is cool. I think it's fun. I think 5.56 is arguably more practical, but whatever. Mechanic frame is getting custom laser engraving. Band Scott says, very cool. Sick high point. Is that 40? This is not. This is 10 millimeter. Sorry. Leonardo says hi. Hey, Leonardo. Looks pretty sweet if you ask me. I love dual mags. Is the AR fun or not? Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I just realized there's XP in this. What do you mean? XP. How do you do that? If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. It is easy to do, and I really appreciate it when you guys subscribe. And hey, if you like the stream, I think it pushes us to more friends, so that's cool. Hey, make sure you guys keep the comments coming. Dom just subbed. Thank you, Dom Garland. Hey, man, do you remember me? Sure. Is that a high point? Yes. Is that a hunting AR? No, I would not use this to hunt. Okay. Use the Keltec Sub 2000 for deer hunting. Can you show off those pistols a bit more? Sure. We got the Jacob Gray TWC HEX 2011, a very beautiful 9mm double stack pistol. And then we have a very shitty pistol, the High Point JPX, chambered in 10mm that I spray painted pink. So yeah, man, some pretty cool pistolas out today. I like cars. Just hello. Hey, I like cars. Next time, can you do 3 of your favorite guns? Sure. I just bought an AR for hogs. I hope it's 300 blackout. If you ever want to clean your AR barrel, just shoot a 300 blackout through it. LOL for those who might try. Hi, I like cars. If you guys are just stopping by, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel so you can hang out with us on streams. I try my best to read every single comment on the stream. So yeah, you could really be like engaged with the boys, you know. What's the biggest deer you've ever hunted. I don't know. Thank you for doing that, though. Never shot a double stack. How does it? Oh, dude, so well. Yeah, you got to shoot a 2011, bro. Hold on. Ballerina is texting. I don't know if that went through. God damn it. The G36 AR. Yes. What the fuck is that? G36 rail. Yeah, man. It's from MCS. It's pretty inexpensive. I think it's actually like an airsoft part. But I got this for a bullpup, and I ended up not getting the bullpup. The 9mm needs a red dot. Okay, Russell, you're right, but I struggle with the plates. I tried... Don't curse, bro. It's my channel. I tried to put this red dot on, and it like wasn't fitting, and it was causing all sorts of issues and problems, and it was really kind of annoying. Get optics on that 1911. Everyone's bitching at me. Maybe soon I should have I think it's a RMR coming in, kind of. The rage bait is real. Love your guns, bro. Keep doing you. Thanks, Tiffany. Yeah, I was talking to my buddy. Am I allowed to disclose his name? I'm friends with First Shot Tactical in real life. I don't know how many of you know him, but he was just like, dude, more rage bait. Got to be more rage baity, because apparently that's the only way you can fucking grow your damn channel. So, what's the name of the rifle? This is the shit that I put on my AR that was on the floor. Oh, well, Russell says, do you have any CZs? I do have a CZ Custom CZ75 SP01 Acu Shadow. No, irons are much superior. I have the T-Sys 1911 9mm. It shoots awesome. Name that AR, Tiffany. Sure. Name it up, boys. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I would really appreciate it. I have to go because my mom said I have to sleep. $100 to throw that high point in the trash. Bet. Is that a 15? We have the High Point JPX chambered in 10mm. We have an AR chambered in 5.56. And then we have a TWC HEX by Jacob Gray chambered in 9mm. How do you feel about FDE? I have a FDE camo shotgun that's pretty cool. I have an FDE AR, kind of the Adams Arms P2 piston driven that I like basically have all FDE furniture. I like it. I am too afraid to commit fully to the FDE. Kalashnikov, a 19. I dubbed that AR Bug Killer. Is that an AR-15? Yeah, kind of. Put a flashlight on a gun. I typically do run lights. I have one Surefire X300 that I like continuously revolve to my different pistols because I just simply cannot afford another Surefire X300. The Short Bus AR, that's incredible. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome. I hope I'm getting some new friends today. What is the channel about? We get that one a lot. I mean, it's a gun channel, obviously. I do lots of, a lot of live streams recently, man. Live streams, short form videos, 1,000-round range reviews. Every once in a while, we'll drop like a rando video. Like I just dropped the review of the Titan X by Mantis. So, you know, we do some random stuff. What car do you have? My car is actually featured in a few of my videos. Hold up, I'm gonna post something on my channel. Okay, the Olive 1911, yeah, the Jacob Gray TWC HEX. It has a rose gold barrel as well. It's pretty cool. Ported barrel. Comes ported from the factory, which is pretty dope. What are we doing today? Hanging out, man. Talking about some impractical builds like the Retardo AR and the High Point JPX. Talking about some cool pistols like the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, one of the nicest handguns that I own. I like cars, says hi. You have a gun collection. I mean, I guess you could call it that. Face Mob says, nice. Nice. This weekend, I am filming 3 long-form videos, if all goes as planned. The Krebs Customs, it's kind of an AK weekend, which is actually really exciting. The Krebs Customs M23, which is a 5.56 AK, which is really cool. And then I'm going to be doing the MD63, which is a 7.62x39 Romanian AK. And then the Chris Vector with the FRT. So that's going to be pretty cool as well. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel so I don't have to keep asking you, because I feel like an idiot asking you to subscribe, but it's the only way you do subscribe, so please subscribe. The next long form video that will drop on the Muzzle Broke channel is a video that will not be useful to any of you. It is a installation video of a Chris Vector forced reset trigger, which is a pretty cool trigger if it works. But we will be testing that out at the range this weekend, which that video would hopefully be of mild to moderate interest, because if it works, it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah. What else was I going to say? Thoughts on the Ruger 308? I don't know. Should be pretty cool. I have one 308 and I have not even fucking shot the bitch. I live in Australia where the only guns are illegal ones, but I love your content. Thanks. Siegs? Did I say that right? Dexon. Okay, I don't know what that one is. Make sure the range master knows it's just a forced reset. Dude, I gotta say, man, I absolutely hate shooting at a public range. And it's not even a public range. I have to pay money, I get my own bay, but every fucking time, I have not been to that range once where that guy hasn't like came over and bitched at me for something. Like, oh, you're shooting my sticks, or like, oh, you move your car, or like, what do you do? I'm like, dude, like, fuck off. I'm literally like, I'm paying you to shoot into your dirt pile. Leave me the fuck alone. Drives me absolutely batshit insane. But now that my rant's over, the Yeet cannon needs a suppressor. I actually could shoot the Griffin. Actually, can someone, I wish I had like an Alexa. I can get a Griffin armament part for the muzzle so I could put the Bushwhacker 46 on it. That'd be cool. I should actually probably, I know the girl at Griffin Armament would definitely send me that. She's really cool. But anyways, if you guys are just stopping by to the Muzzle Broke channel, please subscribe. With every new subscriber, it gives me one step closer to never having to suffer at that butthole's range ever again. Probably shouldn't be talking that much shit, but he also doesn't know that I have this channel. Unless he does and he's watching, then please subscribe. And I also love your range, and I'm sorry for calling you a butthole, but maybe you shouldn't be a butthole. Today we have the Hi-Point JPX, chambered in 10mm. We also have the the AR, at home, the G36 at home, nice and stupid. And then we have the Jacob Gray TWC HEX, a very nice handgun. That's why I like my gun club. No one bothers me. Yeah, that must be nice. Indoor ranges suck unless it's in your basement. Yeah, I refuse to go to an indoor range. I can't make myself do it. It's like painful. But yeah, this the next set of range reviews is going to be pretty badass. The Krebs Customs AK is sick. The MD63, the Romanian AK is sick. And then the Vector FRT is going to be really cool if it actually works, which I hope it does. FBI is here. Steve says Hi-Point. Yes. My range is awesome. The only thing that needs is a longer single base. The G36 AR is sick. I'm glad you like it. You play airsoft? No, I don't. You got the FBI on you? Yeah, maybe. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you stopping by. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I will catch you at tomorrow's live stream where we will talk about all the guns that I am going to be taking to the range Saturday. So I love you all to death. Thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe. Go watch my videos. Use my links. Please use my links. Russell, I will check my email right now. I love you all to death. Toodaloo. That was really lame.